It really scared me. Um, so yeah, and I realised that my hair is actually. Oh my god, it's come back! I'm so angry. I straightened it like. I don't know, like. Like as soon as I finished the video, I straightened it. I made proper effort to stop that bit. And look. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm really confused by mirror imaging right now. Look! Oh my god. So, like I said, I was in a battle of the wits with my hair, and my hair has won. But yeah, no, my hair is quite ridiculously long right now as it is. As you were saying with how your camera makes your beard look, I think it's kind of the opposite with my hair actually. Even though it looks a bit of a mess, a lot of a mess, it's actually a lot longer than it appears here. But yeah, also perhaps you should get beard straighteners. Can you get those? I don't know, but maybe that's an investment worth looking into. Actually, no, don't. That would actually look quite terrible. But yeah, and clearly I don't know how to operate hair straighteners, so I think I've kind of got that bit down now. Sorted. But yeah, anything else? So I do know who Ross Noble is. In fact, some of my friends from the year above at school were like completely obsessed with him, and we had a teacher who looked like him, who called Mr. Jevons, who everyone had a kind of crush on. And yeah, and apparently, or so I've heard from my friends, Ross Noble is kind of a sex symbol. I don't really get it so much, but fair enough, fair enough. But I'm not actually like properly aware of any of his like stand-up, to be perfectly honest. So I'll check him out. I definitely should. My friends have like seen him live. I think, in fact, he played a gig in Southend like a couple of years back. I'm sure he did, in this like scummy dive of a venue called the Cliffs Pavilion, which is really grim. And I think I've been there like a few times to see like pantos, where I've been dragged there by the school, and I'm sure I've seen a couple of bands there. I saw Block Party there, and Christian Nat took me with her to see the Pigeon Detectives with her. I'm not a massive fan of like enemy sort of music like that. Well, I kind of call it enemy music, but they're alright. I kind of enjoy them. They're just like catchy, jangly indie pop stuff, aren't they? Really, it's kind of inoffensive. Yeah. Though if you're completely offended by them, it's fine by me. Also, another point about your fancy Mac is it's kind of funny how everyone who has these fancy Macs, you all go on about your fancy Macs and you're so proud of them, and yet you don't know how to use them. And you all say that you do, because I say, I don't know, Macs confuse me and scare me. And then you all go, oh no, it's so much easier than a PC. I, can navigate my way around a Mac easier than a PC. And then you fucking up the screen brightly thing just proved my point. But yeah, so that amused me greatly. And I was actually, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping, my voice has gone really strange. Anyway, I was kind of hoping that would happen. I'm not gonna lie. You just go, I've set it to 15 minutes, and then like 2 minutes later it just dimmed. And it did. Comedy gold. I loved it. And I don't know how long these videos go on for when I record them. Because the like system that my like webcam uses doesn't seem to tell me. So I just have no idea, so I kind of have to gauge it. I think I'm running out of things to say anyway. But my last point is about your mum being offended by comedians. See, my nanny was really offended by some comedians as well. Like, I think it was a kind of Catholic-y thing. I don't really know. But yeah, so she was, and I think as well as that, she's of that. She is. She was. God rest her soul. I don't know why I say that actually. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. It's my dad says it as well. I don't know why, but we both say it all the time. It's like been hammered into us by like Catholic upbringing or something. Like my dad's an atheist as well, as I think I've probably mentioned it a million times. So I talk about my dad a lot, because he's like my hero. But anyway, yeah, my dad's an atheist, and we both say God rest his/her soul. When we're talking about deceased people a lot of the time. Even though I don't believe in the notion of a god. I don't really know why, I just kind of do. Maybe it's not the notion of a god, but it's the idea that when I talk about these people like in a light-hearted, like, throwaway comment, like, she is dead, sort of way, I'm kind of saying, I want her memory to be preserved well. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm doing quite well at the asides thing, I think. I think I'm trying to keep track of my thoughts quite well, but you're probably going to lose track of what I was saying. But I was saying about my nanny being offended before, and back to that, yeah, so she gets offended by things. She got offended by things quite easily as well, but I think that's also to do with her generation. My mum also gets offended by things, but actually more of a kind of offended, she doesn't really have a sense of humour sort of way, so it's kind of a running joke with my family, because my dad, me, and my sister all have like this ridiculous black sense of humour, and we all have very similar sorts of taste. And then my mum's kind of this black sheep, and we love her dearly for it. Like, I think it's good. But yeah, it means that we're kind of all a bit like, we find something so funny on TV and we'll like be cracking up, and my mum will just be like. In fact, there's like this face that my dad always does. When my mum doesn't understand something, I almost snorted with laughter there. That's something I do as well. But it's called I named it the turtle/tortoise face, and it's like. Yeah, and that's the face. It's amazing, because my mum will just be sat there going, well, I don't understand, because blah 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 blah, and my dad will just be behind her just going. Yeah, no, it is. Whoa, I think my screensaver's just come up, and I don't know whether this is still recording or not, but the whole like screen has gone blank. And there's like a little. Oh, and we're back. Okay, maybe that was me getting owned by my computer because I laughed at you getting owned by your computer. But I also think it's a sign that I'm talking too much and I might be too long for the YouTube thingy. So I'm gonna stop now, because I don't even know what I was saying anyway. But yeah, I don't think I missed anything out. I hope not. Oh, apart from the fact you were saying about this being a massive monologue and it being really weird speaking to camera, I know what you mean. Yeah, it is a really weird experience. But after you do it a few times, it is a lot easier, I find. I hope you found that too. But it must be weird having no sort of kind of outlet, and especially like speaking in English. I don't know. I know you type in English all the time, but I don't know if it's different when you speak it because you speak French more. I don't know. Maybe that's something you can answer for me. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I'm speaking really fast as it is, and you're probably going to be really confused. So, bye-bye.